Well, I don't see anything new this time around. Hi there. Oh, what was that sentence I just said? Well, if you're new here, every time I kept booting up this main menu here, my eyes just always seemed to keep finding something new from the background, and I wasn't sure if it was secretly being added in, and whether or not I knew that or not. Anyway. Hi. Name's Ryan, aka the Ryan Man, and welcome back to another exciting episode of You and Me and Her. It's a love story. I do not know where else this game could possibly go. But there's a crud ton of save slots. So it's probably going to be a doozy. So much. So much more. Ugh, some memories coming back after seeing some of these. Ooh. Load me in. Morning, Shinichi! Where could this story possibly go at this point? How's Aoi? Good grief, last night was crazy. Well, she clearly wasn't feeling too good, so I tried to take her to the hospital, but she totally refused. Said it was too late at... What? So then she said she was going back to the manga cafe. But my old man was vehemently opposed, as you can imagine. So she ended up spending the night at our house. Then what happened? Well, this morning, she seemed totally fine. What? Really? Yeah. I think she's in the clear for now. But I told her to stay home and rest for today. Just in case. You did? What? You think the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club would lie to you? No, of course not. Well, thank you so much, dude. I really owe you for this. Look, Shinichi. Yutaro scratches his head awkwardly. Do you think Muko and her family... Yeah, they're not on good terms at the moment, apparently. That's why she sleeps at the manga cafe most days. She doesn't ever really talk about it beyond that, though. In that case, maybe we could find her... Maybe we could have her stay with us for a while. Yeah? See, my dad was saying he wanted to keep her off the streets. And he's a real hard-ass about this stuff, so, you know. All in all, Yutaro looks rather happy about the prospect. Personally, I guess I prefer she stay with them rather than at the manga cafe, but... You sure that's a good idea? You and her under the same roof? What? Please, what's that supposed to mean? You know what I mean. You're a guy, she's a girl. Dude, we're a guy! And she's a girl. She was like, what, half butt-ass naked! She was dripping wet from sweat because she thought she was literally going to disappear. You wound me, sir. My heart belongs to Sony-san alone. I mean, Muko's, you know, she's not... How do I put this? I don't see her that way. If anything, she's like a little sister. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Every night, I feel my leg in my arm. What is this line? I want you to come up with a college thesis to explain what this line means. Because if you're new here, this man was looking at his sister dressed up as a maid and was thinking funny thoughts as he sniffed his panties. This is the strongest ellipses I think that's ever been written. Well, as long as his dad's there to supervise, I guess there's nothing to worry about. I literally just got done playing and recording another episode of Doki Doki Blue Skies, and this is what I was talking about by the end of that recording session. I don't play seemingly normal visual novel games. Kao Shoujo, S tier as it is, was the only one, and then I come across that everything else is this. Or furries. I need help. I'm just glad she's feeling better. This is the second strongest ellipses that has ever been written. I feel someone's eyes on me and turn around. Miyuki is staring silently in my direction. What the? She strides over without so much as a greeting to anyone in her path. Soni-san! Good morning! We are about to die. And we are about to die with an audience. Guest starring our fellow classmates. I'm in danger. She hands me an envelope. Her fingers are trembling. Here's a ticket to the play. What? I'll be waiting. Why will you be wait? You can't wait, girl. You're in the play. Ellipses. Please. Who is messaging me at 8:30 at night? Why? What does my sister need? Oh, my sister's telling me about The Nun. The movie, not an actual nun. You know, it's okay. She sets the envelope on my desk, then spins gracefully on her heel like she's exiting stage left. And the whole class is our audience. Puzzled whispers fill the air. Just once, I want to wake up and not have to discover blood. Once. Literally once. Literally once in my life. I always had my suspicions, but now I see the truth. You and Soni-san. Yeah, she confessed her love to me yesterday. We didn't even have to be on the roof. Huh? What? That's all that happened. That's it? I'm not interested in a relationship with her.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Yutaro has now become the best character of this entire flippin' narrative. If only I could say I wasn't attracted to her. But I can't even lie. Is that a cell phone going off? God, I wish I was dead. But obviously I'm not gonna die either. You are literally... You are literally... Look at this line. Look at this line right here. And then I want you to look around where you are. You are literally a hop, skip, and a jump to fulfilling your own wish. As I procrastinate on my decision, time will pass. Until eventually Miyuki fades out of my life once again. We had to go up to the roof for that. The next day, Aoi has disappeared! When I got home, she was already gone. I'm so sorry. You were at school? Where was your dad? Where was your brother? Organizing his bras? It's not your fault. What? She had skipped school to recover from her illness, but by the time Yutaro got home, she and Iru were both gone. We tried searching the manga cafe, then the rest of the city, but she was nowhere to be found. When we asked our teacher, he wouldn't tell us much beyond her family moved away, and they didn't leave an address. And naturally, her phone still doesn't have service. So now, I'll have no way of reaching her ever again. You'll never see me again. So she was... She wouldn't literally disappear. She was referencing that she was going to be forced to move away. So where does God fit in on all this drama? She left town of her own free will. Her final parting words are proof enough of that. And she didn't even say goodbye. She just abandoned me. But the world goes on anyway. To everyone else, she was just a weird girl who used to be in our class. They've gone back to their normal lives. And so have I. On the outside, nothing's changed. But on inside, everything pain! I wake up in the morning. I go to school. I go to class. I invade Stalingrad. I eat lunch. I try to stay awake. I go home. I masturbate. I watch TV. And then I go to bed. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Please don't say rinse and repeat again. Ryan's getting upset! Nothing special or noteworthy happens. My daily life goes back to the way it was before I ever made friends with Aoi. Yuki and I never talk anymore either. But something has changed permanently, and it can never be undone. Good morning! What's that? The bakery by the train station? I'm sorry. I'm on a diet right now. The big performance is coming up after all. Yeah, once it's over, let's definitely go sometime. Miyuki is still the center of attention, as always. For a few days, the rumor mill exploded with talk of her failed love confession, but eventually they decided I must have made the whole thing up. Clearly, no one saw any reason for someone of Miyuki's caliber to take romantic interest in a nobody like me. Not that I blame them. In their shoes, I probably would have had the same reaction. And Miyuki hasn't spoken to me since. She's gone back to being the queen bee, just the way she was before we ever met Aoi. Ellipses. I'm certain of it. Meanwhile, as for Yutaro...
やばいぞ、新一。
Big news, Shinichi! What is it this time? Please tell me it's nothing to do with panties.
いとこの姉ちゃんの机から薄い本を発掘した。
At least he's taken a step up. I found a dirty magazine in my older cousin's desks. What were you doing going through your older cousin's desk?
表紙に18金と書いてある。これはロマン物件に違いない。
It says adults only on the cover. Surely it must be an artifact of male ambition. This man has never heard of the internet. But you can tell from the cover art that it's...
新一部員、おじけづいたか。
Too chicken, Private Shinichi? I wouldn't say that. But it's pretty obvious the content of her little book isn't... what? It matters not, for the sake of boys and dreams everywhere. For the sake of dreams everywhere, for the sake of boys everywhere, I must take the plunge. I'm so glad every single one of us could share that one moment of that reaction, of that noise, together. I feel like we've all grown closer. Yutaro freezes, his eyes glued to the pages. Yutaro? Hi. Hi. Hi! It's too late at night, I am not screaming that. He's still in the injured captain of the BD club. He doesn't let any setback stop him from pushing on in search of the next big dream. Though admittedly, I wish he quit ramping up his goofy antics just for my sake. And as for his brother Ryujiru, I'm told that he and his new girlfriend suddenly broke up. Will he start pursuing things with Yutaro again, you ask? As far as I can tell, there's no need for concern. I'm told his former girlfriend opened his eyes to the joys of the fairer sex. And with the help of his good looks, he's managed to turn himself into a full-fledged playboy. Or so the rumors claim. That's better than having the hots for your own brother. That's the good ending if I've ever heard a good. That's wait. If this is the ending, if this is some weird, random bullshit, like, bad ending for getting zappy with it, there's this. This is the good one. Because anything is better than having the hots for your own brother. I guess. And as for me, well, I'm just a nobody. I'm rooted to the spot, ticket in hand. This performance will take Miyuki's first kiss. And it's happening tomorrow. Ellipses. I still have the photo AOA took of the three of us. Snapshot of a friendship I can never get back. I can't bring myself to go back up to the roof again. That place is etched with all the memories of our friendship. It's the place Aoi referred to as the center of the universe. Meanwhile, I have no plans to search for her. She probably wouldn't want me to anyway. She threw her friendship away. Not that I really blame her for it. But there are no save points in real life. There's no way for me to reload and try again. Still, I'm going to keep moving forward. I'll live a quiet life. A life without any trouble. No unreasonable expectations. Just a normal, average life. An honest life. I don't need to be on top of the world. I don't need to stand at the center of the universe. Not everyone has to be special, right? Am I getting a credit roll or not? I crawl under the covers and close my eyes. In my dreams, it's opening night. Miyuki kisses her lover to the raucous applause. She kisses someone who isn't me. I'm not in the audience. I'm nowhere to be found. I wish I could just disappear. And roll the credits. Roll the credits. We're gonna roll the credits. Is that the bad end? We're still going. I try to play video games, but I can't focus. I try to watch TV, but it grates on my ears. I lie on the sofa in the living room. I can hear the clock ticking. Time passes, 1 second at a time. It'd be so much easier if I could just pass out. It's called booze. But sleep eludes me. It's called melatonin. All I feel is anger, steadily building. The longer I lie here doing nothing, the more I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. I grab my phone and jump to my feet. Then I head for the door and... ellipses. Before I can leave the house, I stop short. The ticket is still lying on the coffee table, where I left it. Just 2 hours until the show starts. Ellipses. I decide not to go back and grab it. Instead, I head out into the town. What is happening? Hey, Taro, you busy? Want to hang out? I gotta work tonight. I'm covering Ryujiro's shift. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. Just thought I'd ask. Wait, isn't Sony-san's performance? Anyway, talk to you later. Fuck. It's not Taro's fault. I know that. I wander the streets aimlessly. But no matter where I go, every street, every corner, every store, it's all tainted with my memories of Miyuki and Aoi. I can't get them out of my head. Meanwhile, my frustration builds. I need to vent. But how? Batting cages. I finally guessed it right, ladies and gentlemen! This is why my main weapon of choice in video games is an LMG, because I miss all of my shots, but if I'm just firing on rapid, something's gonna hit. As usual, the batting cages are empty. I sit on the bench, bat in hand, staring into space. My emotions swell in my chest until they are fit to burst, then sink into a vague shapelessness that swirls around in my gut. With no chance of release, it piles up like sludge. Time ticks by. Secretly, I got my hopes up. Here I am, at our old childhood hangout spot. The place where I once changed her fate. And somehow I convinced myself that maybe coming here would change mine. But I couldn't hit a single ball. I couldn't even take a single swing. I laugh weakly at my own sorry state of affairs. I've never hated myself more in my entire life. What the fuck was that? I hear a familiar sound. A small black kitten totters out from under the bench. Iru? Is that you? The transceiver cat meows sweetly in reply. If Iru's here, then... My butthole just clenched.
Shinichi.
I'm delving back into crude Ryan for a second. Where in the flying fuckity fuck have you fucking been, you fuck?
それは
Well... Why bother coming back now? Are you here to point and laugh?
違うの。
Is Chigaru no in Japanese? I don't know. Then why are you here? Oh, I get it. You're here to patch things up. You think Miyuki and I have to get together, right? So you're trying to set me on the right route, or whatever?
会いたかったの。
Aoi missed you.
非攻略ヒロインはフェードアウトが
Once you're on a route, the other girls are supposed to fade into the background.
会っちゃダメなの。
So Aoi wasn't supposed to see you anymore.
でも
But
会いたかった。
Aoi missed you so much. What is happening? Am I dead? This conversation is too little, too late. And yet, all at once, I'm filled with self-loathing.
演劇は
Why aren't you going to the play?
みゆきと
Are things not working out with
うまくいっ
Miyuki?
てないの。チューしたの？
Did you kiss her? No. She'll be kissing someone, but it won't be me.
したくないの？
Don't you want to? I don't know what I want anymore. I'm done talking about this.
したいの？
So you do want to. I said I'm done.
したいの。
You want to kiss... You want... I had to stop myself from going into a goddamn song. You want to kiss her. Shut up.
ルル。
Boop boop. It's been a while since we did a boop boop. I don't deserve to. She's very clearly out of my league. Even I'm not that stupid.
そんなの。
You
わからないの。
don't know. I think you know when you're not good enough, Aoi. Sure I do.
ルル。
Boop boop? How long are you going to keep living in your fantasy world? This isn't a game. This is real life. I can't change who I am. I've tried. God isn't real. Miracles aren't real. My mouth moves of its own accord, blurting out all the things I could never say before. And your God isn't real either. Suddenly, Aoi grabs a baseball. This is where we die! Today's the day!
賭けするの。
Well, I don't like where this is going. Oh, no. Let's make a bet. Oh, I'm in danger. What?
葵、ホームラン。
Aoi's gonna hit a home run. What? She moves into the batter's box. Then she takes up a batting stance, just as we taught her.
ホームラン打ったら
And if Aoi does hit a home run,
新一
you have to tell Miyuki how you feel. What? Excuse you? Don't be ridiculous.
ルル
Boop boop. That was a determined boop boop. Oh! She doesn't respond. The ball whistles toward her, and she swings her bat. By the sad music, I don't think she hit a home run. 1 hour later.
ルル
Boop boop. Well, if you ever wanted to prove God wasn't real, here's your scene. Her swing is completely off. She hasn't even grazed the ball for a while now. And yet... Internet, please be kind with this, with these sounds. She keeps swinging away. She knows she can't hit a home run, but she keeps trying anyway. You'd think she'd given up by now, but she hasn't. This is what you call insanity! This is the most pathetic fighting game character selections screen I've ever seen. Yeah. The momentum sends her tumbling to the ground. After using up all of her energy, she's too exhausted to stand. Come on, Aoi, just give up already.
ダメ
Okay?
諦めないの
Sometimes you gotta! What the what are you doing?
みゆきに
Not until you tell Miyuki you love her.
するまで
Love doesn't work that way. You can't just go and say, hey, I love you, and they go, I love you back. I told you, I can't.
無理じゃないの
Okay, explain! Aoi heaves herself to her feet, using her bat to support her.
ホームラン打ったら
Once Aoi hits a home run, you have to have faith.
信じるの
I don't think that's how faith works! I keep telling you, God isn't real!
いる
Is too! Huh?
いる
Is
絶対
I'm not... oh, Christ, I'm not matching that level of determination. And God isn't real. Thanks for playing. Aoi's met God.
神様は知ってて
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean you've met him? Did he come down in a spaceship? What does God mean with a spaceship?
神様は
God can update the universe.
だから
You should have asked God to update your stats, girl. Holy flip.
奇跡は
Which means miracles are real too. Some of us are walking examples that miracles are not real, honey. I hate to be that bearer of bad news. Your wish can come true. Yeah, genies aren't real either. And she's down for another count. can hit a home run.
ホームラン
Home run!
打てる
I think this is a wonderful example of just because you think you can, but you doesn't mean you can. You can't wish yourself to do something. It doesn't happen. If you're not capable, you just can't. Aoi! She reaches down and grabs a baseball lying on the ground. There has to be like hundreds of balls lying around at this point. Then she flings it up at the net. Naturally, it falls far too short of the target.
どうしてどうして
I mean, I have an entire list of why, but
どうして打てないの
because your positive thinking's not gonna do it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Aoi. She shrinks down. Her shadow wavers along the ground. She whispers faintly. Listen, Shinichi.
最近
The past few days,
電波
my phone calls, they won't go through.
神様にセーブ
So Aoi can't ask God to save the game.
葵から
And Aoi can't make an update
アッ
patch
プデー
either.
トもできないの神様
Do you think God abandoned me? Oh, I'm not opening that can of worms.
葵はゲームの
Was Aoi never a romance option in the first place? Aoi's been gone all this time. I can picture her with her arm up in the air, transmitting to God with her phone that has no signal. She's so far removed from reality, her God is the only emotional support she has. Without it, she...
でも新一は
But you taught me so much.
葵にこの世界には
You gave me
嬉しい
joy. Oh no, that's the worst thing you can give someone. That and hope. And excitement.
寂しい
And sadness. I give people a lot of that.
苦しい
And pain. I give people a lot of that.
たくさんの気持ちが
And all the other feelings in this universe.
だから
It's thanks to you that Aoi is who Aoi is today.
新一はね
And now, Shinichi.
葵の新しい
Wait a minute! 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 Hold on! Now back up! Pump the brakes! Wait! You activated the soul in me. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. No! Wait. No. Ryan's been called a great many things. Great many things. Oh, I don't need someone referring to me as their god. Oh, no. I am not going down that heart of darkness route. Oh, no. Ryan, you have an option. You're either the king of the certain group of people that Don deemed you to king of, or you're the new visual novel god. I cannot be a visual novel god unless I fight said visual novel god and beat him. Or whatever. No. I'm her god?
だから
Please help me.
お願いなの
The closest I ever apparently came to being God was when the gang and I were playing the forest, and some of the cannibals, to them, this is not coming from me, this is coming from them, you can ask my friends this. They started, not my friend, the natives of the island started to worship me as a war god. That's the closest it's ever gotten. Not further than that.
葵の気持ちは間違いじゃないって。
Aoi needs something to believe in.
人を好きになるって。
Please tell me my feelings are valid.
そう。
Help me believe in love. You've literally come to the worst person to help you believe in love. Well, you can't. Hold on, I'm saving it there. No, don't exit the game. I need to save. We gotta save. We need to save. Save it. Save it there. Save it. The save is successful. The save is beautiful. You cannot. Look, I'm an asshole. I'm a gigantic one. But you can't put a crying anime chick in front of me and tell me to let her down. I can't go down that road. We go down several roads. But by helping her believe, it makes me a god. It makes me a god of visual novels. Oh no. I'ma do it. I'm having flashbacks to other visual novels games. No, don't put a small, like, frail, crying girl in front of me. You just gotta let you... Oh, God, no! No! It's like I'm getting Eclair flashbacks from Major Minor. Don't cry! Not in front of me! Don't do that thing! Oh, God, pat her on the head. Do something. Help her believe! I walk over and look at the bath lying on the ground. There's blood on the grip from where Aoi was holding it. Slowly, I pick it up. Shinichi? And stand in the batter's box. I assume my batting stance. Then I focus my energy on everything directly in front of me. What's gotten into me? Even I'm not entirely sure. Ordinarily, I'd never make it this far. What do you mean you'd never make it this far? In the batter's box? Instead, I'd find a way to get out of it. And yet, here I am. Maybe I have Aoi to thank for this. We are going to swing and a miss. I guarantee you we are going to swing and a miss. I can feel my heart pounding. I haven't felt this way in years. The pitching machine will shoot the ball, and with perfect form on par with Miyuki's, I'll send it rocketing back. Directly into the home run target. Or we're going to swing violently, lose control of the bat, and it's going to take out Aoi. I've had this same fantasy 1,000 times. The pitching machine fires the ball. So far, so good. Miyuki. Swing and miss. Get out of your fucking goddamn chairs and applaud this moment. I just had my Shia LaBeouf moment. Stay awesome, everyone. Adios.